The landscape of cybersecurity is shifting rapidly, with new threats emerging that challenge our sense of safety online. Recent events highlight just how vulnerable our digital infrastructure has become, making it crucial to stay informed. On October 27, 2025, a series of alarming developments were reported, including a critical vulnerability in Microsoft's Windows Server Update service, which is now being actively exploited. This flaw, identified as CV 2025-59287, poses a significant risk as it allows remote code execution, putting many systems in jeopardy. Next, we'll break down the key incidents from this week, including the resurgence of the Lockbit ransomware group and new malware threats targeting popular platforms like YouTube and Telegram. If you found this update helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to InfoSec Now for the latest cybersecurity news. Your support really helps us continue building useful content for cybersecurity professionals. In recent weeks, several notable cybersecurity incidents have underscored the evolving landscape of threats targeting organizations worldwide. On October 27, 2025, Microsoft disclosed a critical vulnerability in its Windows Server Update service, WSUS, identified as CV 2025-59287. This remote code execution flaw, which received a CVSS score of 9.8, has been actively exploited, prompting Microsoft to release emergency patches. Attackers are using this vulnerability to deploy malicious payloads, including .NET executables and PowerShell scripts, raising concerns about the potential for widespread compromise among affected systems. Simultaneously, the notorious Lockbit ransomware group re-emerged with its latest version, Lockbit 5.0, claiming multiple new victims across various regions. This variant introduces enhanced evasion techniques and multi-platform support, indicating a significant operational revival following previous disruptions. The group's tactics, which now include randomized file extensions and personalized ransom notes, highlight the ongoing challenges organizations face in defending against sophisticated ransomware attacks. In a separate development, a malicious network of YouTube accounts has been identified, distributing malware through videos that masquerade as tutorials for pirated software and gaming cheats. This campaign has gained traction, with the number of malicious uploads tripling since the beginning of the year. Such tactics exploit the trust users have in established platforms, demonstrating how cybercriminals leverage social engineering to spread malware to unsuspecting individuals. Additionally, North Korean threat actors have intensified their targeting of European defense companies through Operation Dream Job, employing phishing techniques that disguise malware-laden emails as job offers. This campaign particularly aims at organizations involved in military supply chains, further illustrating the geopolitical dimensions of cyber threats. Amid these incidents, the Iranian cyber group MuddyWater has been linked to a global espionage campaign that has affected over 100 organizations in the Middle East and North Africa, utilizing spear phishing tactics to deploy backdoors for intelligence gathering. This highlights the persistent threat posed by state-sponsored actors who exploit vulnerabilities in organizational defenses to achieve their objectives. As these incidents unfold, organizations are reminded of the critical importance of maintaining vigilance and implementing robust cybersecurity practices to mitigate the risks associated with an increasingly complex threat landscape. The consequences of recent cyber attacks are reverberating across industries, revealing the vulnerabilities in not just technology, but also human behavior. The exploitation of Microsoft's Windows Server Update service, WSUS, underscores a critical truth. Even the most trusted systems can become conduits for malicious activity. As organizations scramble to patch vulnerabilities, the race against time intensifies. The recent CV 2025-59287 flaw, with a critical severity rating, highlights how quickly attackers can weaponize unaddressed vulnerabilities. This incident serves as a stark reminder that timely updates and vigilance are paramount in cybersecurity. In parallel, the resurgence of the Lockbit ransomware group with its updated version, Lockbit 5.0, demonstrates the evolving tactics of cybercriminals. This variant's multi-platform support and enhanced evasion techniques illustrate a concerning trend where attackers not only adapt but also innovate. The introduction of personalized ransom notes suggests a shift towards more targeted, psychologically manipulative strategies designed to exploit victims' fears and urgency. As businesses face increasing pressure to respond to such threats, the potential for significant financial losses and reputational damage escalates. Moreover, the rise of phishing campaigns employing sophisticated evasion techniques reveals a troubling evolution in cybercriminal strategies. Tactics such as leveraging QR codes and password-protected attachments complicate detection efforts, making it harder for both automated systems and users to recognize threats. This trend emphasizes the need for continuous education and awareness among employees, who remain the first line of defense against cyber attacks. The global implications of these cyber incidents extend beyond individual organizations. The recent signing of the United Nations Convention Against Cybercrime by 72 countries underscores a collective recognition of the need for international cooperation in combating cybercrime. However, this treaty has raised concerns regarding privacy and human rights, as it empowers states to expand surveillance capabilities. Striking a balance between security and individual rights will be a crucial challenge as nations work together to address these pervasive threats. As the digital landscape continues to evolve, organizations must adopt a proactive and adaptive cybersecurity posture. The interconnectedness of systems means that a breach in one area can have cascading effects across multiple sectors. Establishing robust incident response plans, investing in employee training, and fostering a culture of security awareness are essential steps in mitigating the risks posed by increasingly sophisticated cyber threats. As we look ahead in the ever-evolving realm of cybersecurity, organizations must adopt proactive measures to bolster their defenses against increasingly sophisticated threats. One critical step is the implementation of comprehensive patch management protocols. Given the rapid exploitation of vulnerabilities such as the recent critical flaw in Microsoft's Windows Server Update service, timely updates and patches are essential to prevent attackers from leveraging these weaknesses. In addition to patch management, organizations should prioritize employee training to combat social engineering tactics. Recent incidents, including those involving fake job postings that deploy malware, underscore the importance of fostering a culture of vigilance. Regular training sessions can equip employees with the skills to identify and respond to phishing attempts and other deceptive practices. Moreover, organizations must consider integrating advanced threat detection technologies. Solutions that utilize machine learning and artificial intelligence can analyze patterns in network traffic and user behavior, enabling teams to identify anomalies that may indicate a breach. These technologies can significantly enhance an organization's ability to detect and respond to threats in real time. Another vital step is the adoption of a zero-trust security model. By assuming that every access request could be a potential threat, organizations can enforce strict verification measures for users and devices, regardless of their location. This approach limits the risk of lateral movement within networks, which is often exploited by attackers once they gain initial access. Furthermore, collaboration among industry stakeholders is crucial. Sharing threat intelligence can help organizations stay informed about emerging threats and vulnerabilities. Initiatives that encourage information sharing across sectors can lead to a more resilient cybersecurity posture for all participants. Lastly, organizations should not overlook the significance of regular security assessments and audits. By conducting thorough evaluations of their security frameworks, companies can identify potential gaps and vulnerabilities before they can be exploited by malicious actors. This proactive approach not only strengthens defenses but also fosters a mindset of continuous improvement in cybersecurity practices. In summary, enhancing cybersecurity requires a multifaceted strategy that includes timely patch management, employee education, advanced threat detection, a zero-trust framework, collaboration, and regular security assessments. By taking these steps, organizations can better protect their digital assets and maintain trust in an increasingly complex cyber landscape. If you found this update helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to InfoSec Now for the latest cybersecurity news. Your support really helps us continue building useful content for cybersecurity professionals.